Okay, now that we've locked off the back, I'm gonna go ahead and switch the warp to my toes here, and you could do it either way, but this allows a little bit of control because here's the trick: as we start to weave this through, the wider you spread your feet, the wider your platform is. The narrower, the narrower. Okay, makes sense? I'm sure it does. It seems to be that way. So the idea is to kind of start off and control the width, and then if you want a tapered look as you start to finish off the top, which is the front end for this design, Waraji, then you move towards the end. So right now we kind of want to start out wide, and I'm going to be using the existing one as a guide to make sure that it's at least somewhat of the same width. Okay, so let's begin our weaving. All right, so we've locked in the from the end the three. Okay, three times, or actually four. Three times, 3 or 4 times, doesn't matter, I guess. Just not too many times because it becomes a different thing. So I'll just say 3 times, and I'm starting from my right. So what I want to do is I want to start now going over and under, then over and under the four pieces of our warp here with the weft or the weaver. Okay, and just pull everything through. Okay, you want to keep things tight. Okay, it doesn't really lock off until you start to weave it back through. Now I have to go over on the left side, under the middle, then over the second middle one, and underneath the right. Okay, and then what that will do, I'm going to pull that tight. And what I want to do now is use my 4 fingers, or my 3 fingers, excuse me, and start to pull or cinch. Okay, you want it tight. Okay, and your fingers and this tightness is what's going to make a good quality sandal. I'm finding out. Okay, as I'm learning this, because I'm learning this as well. So I'm not a master at it by any means. But what I've been able to create would work. Not very pretty, but it would work. And so I'm just kind of doing this to catalog and my progress, and hopefully share it with people that are willing to try it. Anyways, now I'm ready to go back the other way. I'm gonna keep my fingers here. All right, I'll go over, under, and then what I like to do is I'm just gonna hold on to this and use the rest of my fingers to pull through. I'm using my thumb to cinch on the warp. So I just pull through, and I'm working with a pretty long piece of cordage here. And then I can take my cordage and throw it on the other side, then it's kind of easier to work. Okay, but I want to cinch this up. So I want it tight on this side, so I cinch it. Okay, and then I hold it with my thumb. Then I'm going to go over, and then under, and then over, back the other opposite way. And then while I'm holding it and cinching it, got a little knot going on, that sometimes happens. And then let's get rid of the knot. And then pull this through, like so. And then once you've gone back one, then you hold this, I hold the right side, wiggle your fingers out, and insert them, and then pull them up, pull them towards you, and cinch up tight. Okay, just like so. So there, we're starting to get a pattern. Okay, so I'm just continue this one more time. So from the right to the left, over, under, over, under. Like so. Throw these over. And then go back the other way, but this time I'm going over, under, over, under. Back the other opposite way. And then cinch it. Make sure that the weft or the weaver is tight on both sides. Okay. Then I hold on the right side, work my fingers out, and and then move my fingers up, and then cinch it up. And then again, the width of your feet apart determines the width of your base. So I want to kind of make sure and check that I'm starting out about the same size. And to me, it looks about that I'm going to keep things kind of right about here and not move my feet. I'm thinking maybe it'd be nice to have some blocks here or something to keep your feet in the relative same position so that they don't move. Um, uh, but, I guess it's just, everything in moderation. I'm just learning this. So I'm going to continue this, and then we will see what happens when we get to the end.